welcome. I am the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Seattle Sounders career, our fourth and final season in charge of the Sounders in FIFA 15. Like I said, they will return in FIFA 16, where we will finally get to play in the actual CenturyLink field. I'm so excited for that. That's maybe the one thing I'm looking forward to the most in the next variation of FIFA, is that I actually get to play in our home stadium at the Link. It's just going to be awesome. But back to this episode, let's take a look at the players we're getting in on pre-contracts this season. We are on January 1st, first day of the current season. So first player up, of course, is going to be Victor Ibarbo. He's going to be playing the striker role. He can play right wing, but he won't be playing out there for us. His physical traits are absolutely insane. He's 6'2", and look at his technical abilities. 88 dribbling for a player that's 6'2", ridiculous. He has 84 shot power. He can pass, he can shoot, can just do everything you would want from a striker. He also has 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot, high medium work rates. Just the perfect FIFA player. He may not be the perfect actual player in this game. He is the perfect player. Next player in is going to be Dom Dwyer. Unfortunately, I say that because I didn't see Jameson growing like he did. I didn't foresee Jameson actually making the leap that he did last season. I wish I could keep Jameson in the team. Unfortunately, Dom Dwyer is going to knock him out. Dom Dwyer actually finished second in the league in scoring last season behind our own Vargas, and now he's going to be a bench player for us, which is a bit ridiculous. That is how overpowered we are this season. And he's just another player I wish I hadn't brought in. Another mistake I made in this career mode. I made a lot of them in the transfer window. Hopefully next, in FIFA 16, I won't make those same mistakes, but we can chalk Dwyer up as kind of another mistake in this one. And the last player that we brought in all the way down to the bottom is Bobby Wood. Yeah, another player I wish I hadn't brought in. I mean, he's 66 overall rated. We have like 6 people that play left and right wing, which is where he would play, that are rated higher than him, such as like Miranda. And then up here we have McGee, we have Martinez, and then we have Fagundes, which is up here somewhere. And then we have our starters, Castillo and Vargas. So, yeah, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with Wood. I can't sell him in this transfer window, so he's going to be in the team, but he's probably never going to play. So, in this transfer window, before we start this season, we're going to do a lot of business, but none of it's going to be buying players. We're not probably going to buy any players. Maybe one right back is the only player that I'm going to look to buy. Otherwise, we're just going to be selling a lot of players. And also, before we move on, I know I said I was going to sell Chad Marshall this offseason. We're not going to do that. He's actually retiring at the end of his contract. I think he has 2 years left on it, which is stupid. You can't actually see how many years he has on it, because once a player says he's retiring, you can't look at his contract anymore. So I don't know how many years he has left, but he will be here this season because this is our last season. So he's going to stick to the team, which I'm actually okay with. I didn't really want to sell him. I thought I was going to have to, given the players that I had coming up. But now that I can't, I'm fine keeping him. I'm actually happy he's staying. So that is the starting 11 we're going to go with. I don't foresee any changes being made to it. So let's get into the transfer window stuff now. All right, so one day into the transfer window, we have 5 transfer offers. The first one is for Eduardo Vargas. We're not selling him for any price. This is the last season. We're going all hands on deck. Strongest possible lineup. Maybe if we were doing this for like another 5 seasons, I might think about it because he is 27. He hasn't grown other than, I think, +1 overall. So he would be a candidate to be sold. However, we're not doing it. We're not doing it for any price. Vargas is going to stay. Next player up is Kenneth McAvoy. And before last season, I actually thought about selling him. However, now he led the league in assists last season. Not going to sell him for any price. He's going to be our starting center attacking mid this season. Just don't want to get rid of him. Love the guy to death. A loan offer for Gonzalo Martinez. We're going to do that. I already talked about how many left and right mids we have. We just don't need another one. I'm glad he's going to go out on loan. Next one up, Josh Bornstein. No freaking way. Best goalkeeper in the league. He's staying with us. And the last transfer offer, that's again for Kenneth McAvoy. Already talked about that. He's not going anywhere. So the first player we're actually going to sell is Dwayne Holmes. He did a decent job for us when he first came in, I think in season number 2. But unfortunately, he just hasn't grown. And us as a team have grown. So we've kind of left him behind. I'm happy to sell him off to DC United. Hopefully he will grow as a player. Alright, 2 more transfers up now. The first one is for Chad Marshall, and I already talked about it. I don't really want to sell him. I'd like to keep some semblance of the original Sounders intact throughout this career mode. Chad Marshall's really all we got left other than Dylan Remick and Darwin Jones, who neither one of them play. Darwin Jones is always out on loan. Remick is a backup. We're going to keep Chad Marshall this season. I'm actually going to disallow all future offers. And the second offer is a big one. It's Barcelona coming in for Diego Fagundes. Now, they've offered $7 million. It says in the comments I could get 11.3 to 18.7. It being FC Barcelona, I could probably get on the high end of that, probably around $18 million for him. If this wasn't the last season, I would do this deal. We already have our set starting 11. I don't really need Fagundes. And for that reason, I would do this deal and then use that money to bring in a bigger player that we'd actually need. But, again, this is our last season. I don't want to sell Fagundes. I want him in this team. He's a great substitute to have. It's ridiculous that he's a substitute, but that's the way it is on this team. He's going to stay with this team. Now we come to an offer for a player I was hoping to get. Unfortunately, it's a little bit on the low side of what I was hoping for. It is for Julian Green from West Ham. They're offering 1.4. He's worth 1.8. So I'm going to go ahead and counter this for, I don't know, 2.4. And we'll see what they say. I think he's worth at least $2 million. Hopefully they'll accept that offer. So West Ham has come back with an offer of 2.1 million for Julian Green. And I'm going to go ahead and accept it. I don't think I paid very much more than that for him when I got him from Bayern Munich. So Julian Green is off to the Premier League, where I doubt he'll have any success there since he couldn't be very successful in the MLS, but he does have potential. Unfortunately, he wouldn't grow for us. I hope he does grow, but you know what? It's not my problem anymore. Good riddance, Julian Green. We have nearly reached the end of the transfer window now, and another loan offer coming in. This one from Real Madrid for one of our youth players, Chris Thompson. He's never going to play there, but I don't want him on this team. If we had this career mode for like another 5 seasons, this guy has potential in the like high 80s to low 90s. He would be an absolutely sick talent, but we just don't have time to see him grow. I'm going to send him out on loan for this last season. Hopefully he has a good time out in Spain. So here is the one and only deal it looks like we're going to get done in this transfer window. We're about halfway through deadline day. We're going to bring in a backup right back, Kofi Sarkodie from Houston Dynamo. It's going to cost us $1 million, and then I just threw in Eero Markkinen. It's worth it to get his salary off of our books. He was getting paid way too much, and he was never going to see the field. So we're going to go ahead and give him to Houston Dynamo as well, just to pretty much a backup player at this point. So transfer deadline day has come and gone. We're done making moves at the beginning of the season. We'll revisit the players that I still have in the team come the summer transfer window. And as you can see, we're going to go with a full reserve lineup in our first friendly. The only reason I'm showing you the friendlies this time is to show you who we still have in our team. Gideon Zalalem is still here. No one made an offer for him despite him being transfer listed. Not really sure what I'm going to do with him this season. He doesn't fit in the team, like I've said a million times. I have no clue what I'm going to do with Zalalem. I really, really don't. Hopefully, he doesn't get too upset not playing. He scored a goal in this one, though, but we do lose 3-2 in a preseason game. Not too worried about it. At least we didn't pick up any injuries. Second preseason game now. It's against Portsmouth. And we're going to go with most of the same lineup. All of our normal starters, or almost all of them, are away on international duty, so they're too tired to play right now, or they're just getting back from international duty, so they're too tired to play. I'm going to put Dom Dwyer in there to start this one instead of Jameson, and Jameson has actually grown now to a 70 overall. Like, I feel so bad not being able to start him. We come in with a 0-0 draw. Robel got red carded. At least we kept a clean sheet this time. That's a lot better than last game. Last preseason friendly now, I'm going to go with a full-strength starting 11 just to give them a whole game together. Barbo still hasn't played with this team. A little bit of time to mesh, gel together, see how each other play. And then we'll get into the first regular season game to end this episode. And, wow. Barbo gets a brace. I know it wasn't a regular season game, but still, that was impressive. 4-0 over, I don't even know who that is. I have no idea who they are or where they're from, but they got a whooping today. Alright, first game of the regular season has arrived. We will be on the road against the #1 team from the Eastern Conference from last season, DC United. And we're throwing out our full-strength starting 11 in this one. Everyone is fully fit, ready to go. Let's try to start this last season off on the right foot. Here's a look at DC United's starting 11 for this opener of the season. And I don't see Mr. Dwayne Holmes in there anywhere, just like I figured he wouldn't be, but they do have a very strong lineup. So here we go. Victor Barbo's wearing number 43. I'm going to change that at some point. I didn't really realize that, but kickoff for the last season of this career. Come on, McAvoy, just do the whole team right here. Just do the whole team. Oh, he didn't. He fake shot, but didn't go anywhere. Dang it! All right, defend that. Bornstein, yes. What? Oh! It wouldn't let me switch to. I think that was Palmer Brown in there. Why wouldn't it let me switch to him to clear the ball? It just sat there and I couldn't do anything about it. Oh my god, that would have been an awful start to this game. Should I? I was just about to send a Barbo, but I was like, nah, you know what? I'll hold on to it. Now I'll send a Barbo through. Here comes Victor Barbo. Hits the fake shot, gets the shot away, but it was blocked. Victor Barbo seems very, very sluggish to me for some reason. I've used him in Ultimate Team, and he does not feel like that at all. He feels like a lightning bolt. Today, he just feels very slow, but the whole team kind of feels slow. Get that ball up to a Barbo, who gets on the end of it and is up the wing. He's gone. No, what? See, he seems so slow. There was no way anyone should have caught him right there. Sorry, just no. We're all over the frickin' place right here. Now they're back healing it. Oh, the FIFA aids are in full effect right now. DC United doing their best Barcelona impression, and then fires a shot just wide. You know, this is going to be one of those games already. Starting the season off with one of those games where they're just going to let the computer play 20 times above their real skill level, and we can't do anything. I mean, Victor Barbo's getting caught by a right back that has like 65 pace. It's absolute bullshit. Come on, there you go, McAvoy. Play through a Barbo. Come on, a Barbo. Get on the end of that. Finally, he does something right. A Barbo hit the... A Barbo didn't shoot it. He absolutely did not shoot that ball. Why did he not shoot it? And now I'm getting it tackled. I just tackled it off of myself. This has been a freaking unholy struggle so far. I mean, everyone on DC United is fatter. Fatter? Okay, they're fatter. No, everyone on DC United is faster than every one of my players, including Victor Barbo, who has 95 pace. He can't outrun anyone. This is absolute bullshit so far in this game. Chul up to Vargas. Come on, Vargas. Look, how are they all faster than me? Screw them. I'll just take it in myself. On the edge of the box. No one's going to pick up Vargas. That's how we're going to have to score a goal. We're going to exploit that space that's always there on the edge of the box. Nice play from Vargas. The leading scorer from last season on the board in our first game. Right on the brink of halftime. Am I proud of this goal? No, but that's the first shot we've actually had the entire first half. And it took, you know, exploiting a thing in the game that shouldn't be there, but you know what? This game has been aged so far, so I'm going to exploit the age that I can exploit. McAvoy, there you go. Beautiful play, McAvoy. All the pace for McAvoy. Get through. Play in. Vargas. Vargas, hit that. What a freaking save. Bill Hamid is a monster. We knew that already, but still. Come on, Barbo. His acceleration should be... There you go. And Barbo forgot the ball. He was dribbling and forgot the ball. What the heck is wrong with Barbo? This is actually This is actually starting to piss me off. Fuck you. What is this? Just somebody destroy somebody else. This is becoming absolute fuckery. This is an absolute fuckery. What is happening? My team is just not responding. They're forgetting the ball when they're dribbling. They won't clear it out of the box. This has become laughable. My team has played like a rec league team. This is stupid. This is it. We have very little time left. I can't find anyone. There you go. Back to Dwyer, who gets cut off by Halsey. This has just been an absolute disaster of a game. There's the final whistle. This has been a disaster. Like, this is the worst I've seen this team play since maybe the start of last season, where we struggled mightily to score a single goal. I think we only had one shot in this game. Or two shots. We had two shots. One from Vargas that went in. One from Vargas that was blocked. That was it. That was all we had. DC United were just flat out better than us. Alright guys, that is going to do it for the first episode of Season 4. I mean, clearly I'm disappointed in that performance. Honestly, going into this season, given the money that has been put into this team, like 7 of our players cost more than anyone else in the league. I thought we were just going to roll through this season, have a good time, finish off this career in style by dominating the league. We absolutely, for lack of a better phrase, got our shit pushed in by DC United in that first game. It was a joke, it was embarrassing, and I don't know what the hell just happened. Hopefully we get better as time goes on, especially a Barbo. Barva was a freaking joke in that game. He was so bad, culminating with him dribbling through the defense and then straight forgetting the ball. How do you forget the ball when you're dribbling? I don't understand it. But again, hopefully we get better as time goes on. But that is going to do it for this one. If you're looking forward to this final season, which turns out it's going to be a struggle, I guess, make sure to let me know, leave a like below. Subscribe if you're new. Hopefully we get better. But I will catch you in the next episode. See ya.